Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well, thank you for joining me. Beautiful day outside, another walkabout and talk to you fine people. Well, you know that I often report on my thoughts and feelings with regard to what's going on in the English Channel, namely the number of undocumented individuals that are coming across. Now the basic problem is this: they appear in France, they get on a boat, dinghy, whatever you want to call it, they come across the channel, often met halfway by the authorities and escorted in the rest of the way. And during that whole process, their identification, more often than not, is discarded, gotten rid of. So we have a few problems with that. We have no idea who they are, where they've come from, why they've ended up in France, what they want to do once they get over to our country, in this case England, and you know where they're going to go when they get here. These are all problems that I've had an issue with, and we get a sudden stream of people every single day. You know, it came in the news earlier that somebody's passed away in an attempt to cross the channel, which we get news of every now and again. In fact, the latest figure, it was either, I think it was yesterday actually, 700. Now, if you look at 50 or 60 per boat, that's a lot of boats again. Now, when are we going to get to the point where it's too many? When are we going to get to the point where we can't take any more of this? Surely we surpassed that a long time ago. I did a little short about our hospital services the other day, and that's just one example of why we've got the problems we have. Well, it's coming in news that they want to do a deal with France to stop the boats. Yes, another deal, which probably means more money being slung out here, there and everywhere. But there's a little bit of a catch. Stopping the boats means sending the occupants of the boats back to France, which obviously a lot of people want. But what they're saying in return is that we're to accept our portion of asylum seekers with genuine claims. So we're not in fact reducing numbers, we're just swapping like for like, which of course doesn't work. And I'll tell you why it doesn't work. I'm going to put myself in a position of a boat person. I've paid my £4,500, whatever it is, to book my place on one of these things, come across the channel, only to be returned to France. So then what happens? I think I'm going to claim asylum. Yes, that's what I'll do, claim asylum. And then there's a good chance of me ending up in a position that I want anyway. So there you go. The whole thing is not thought out at all. The whole thing is disastrous as always, and what in fact they're doing, and you can see this happening straight away, they will say that the level of channel crossings has decreased, but I can bet you anything you like the number of people coming in wouldn't have done. They just move them on to another method of entry. We're not stupid. None of us are stupid. And those in power believe that we are. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, have a look at these videos. I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.